I'm Dr. Tom Rogers. I'm a family physician who's been practicing for 26 years. For the past 5 years, I formed a company called Performance Medicine. It's really dedicated towards prevention of illness rather than treatment of illness. In my practice, I've found that people get sick because they don't take care of themselves. I think about 75% of illnesses that I see are really lifestyle caused. I was really challenged by the fact that as a physician, I didn't think I was doing a great job. I thought I was, but I got to the point in my life where I felt like I was just seeing a patient for 5 to 7 minutes, writing a prescription, telling him I'd see him back in 3 months, when what they really needed was somebody who would, number one, listen to them, and number two, tell them how to prevent those illnesses they were coming down with. In other words, my practice really focuses on wellness rather than sickness. Just like Pastor Greg does in helping people feel better about themselves, I brought that to my practice because I really want to see somebody come back in, I do every day, that's lost a lot of weight or had positive encouragement, and they're a whole different person. They're exercising, they're sleeping, they're not eating junk food, they're balancing their hormones. So it's very gratifying, and I've seen some amazing things in my practice. Some people that have lost up to 200 pounds and gotten off all their medications, cured their diabetes on their own. It puts them in control, which we all want. I think people need to be bold in seeking out people who are healers who can help them. There are people who are very gifted, and they're not just physicians, there's ministers, there's friends that can help you in your health and encourage you. Make sure they listen to you. The main gift I've found in my practice, and my dad told me this 30 years ago, listen to your patients. They're going to tell you what's wrong with them, and you guide them in their health. Greg talks a lot about spiritual renewal. Our bodies also need renewal. Certain supplements that you take are helpful. I think all of us need certain vitamins because we don't get enough in our foods. There's a lot of things you can do that you don't realize to take care of your body. Our bodies were meant to move. You need to exercise every day. We weren't meant to eat junk food. We weren't meant to smoke cigarettes. To get healthy, you're going to have to be willing to give some sacrifices. And a lot of times that means not eating anything that's not healthy for you, getting 8 hours of sleep, exercising every day, and listening to your physician. You know, we live in a very stressful world, a lot more so than 30 years ago. I think more people come into my office because of stress-related illness than almost anything that I see. I think rather than getting a pill for your stress, you need to exercise. I know for myself, if I don't exercise every day, I don't feel like a 57-year-old. I feel a lot older. But I truly think you can feel great in your 50s, 60s, 70s, as good as you did at 30. You have to do it a little better. You can't eat a lot of junk food. You have to get your sleep. Sometimes you have to balance your hormones. As we age, our hormone levels decline. As those levels decline, we decline. The problem is we're living a long time. So if you want to live your second half of your life without hormone replacement, you're going to suffer the consequences.